play with the big girls, you're playing way over your head, I'm telling you.
This is foul.
That is horrible. I didn't think it was that bad.
Kim Woodburn is the real deal, a career cleaner with 52 years of hard graft behind her. Aggie Mackenzie is a leading household journalist who's super hot on home hygiene. Together, they're the nation's dream team of clean. Welcome to Bagnor, Regis, a quaint, quiet resort town with a dark, dirty secret. And who's to blame for this betrayal of Bagnor? Students, that's who. Some say they're the nation's worst filth offenders. Well, these party digs certainly play host to 4 grade A culprits.
If something's not yours, you don't want to clean it up.
Yeah, I'll just distance myself from it and pretend it's not there.
I think the boys expect me to do the cleaning in the house because I'm a girl.
I don't actually live in the house, but I do make a degree of the mess.
Our lounge is so huge that...
I mean, it would be a crime not to invite people into such a big space to get drunk.
If it's a degree in dirt they want, these Jews are heading for an all-out first.
When you get up in the night, you have to put your shoes on to go to the toilet. That's how bad it is.
Wipe your feet on the way out.
It doesn't help when messy mates clear off to their own pads without cleaning up. Hey, Dave?
I don't tend to clean up as much as I should because they're not going to clean up their own house, then I don't feel like I should be cleaning up their house.
They're all meant to be enlightened English students, but the boys are sitting in the dark ages.
Women clean, men just make the mess.
The boys expect me to do the cleaning in the house because I'm a girl, and there's so many of them and only me.
Charming, lads. A desperate Hannah's put a call out to our professors of all things pristine.
Please, Kim and Aggie, come and help me sort out these filthy boys. We're not going to be students forever. We can't live in that sort of mess. So please, Kim and Aggie, come and help me and us.
We've got to do this one, haven't we?
I think it would be a lot of fun. And I also think we could teach them a thing or two, couldn't we?
Well, this guy on there with the muscles, I could teach him a thing or two. Oh, it's worth doing this, Ags. Oh, what? Let's go.
Kim and Aggie prepare for an epic university challenge.
Definitely this one.
Look at the weeds. This is definitely it. Recycling bin. Empty. Oh, this is good. Come on. They can't live here.
This is foul.
The lounge is not only dirty, it's actually like a hazard zone. There's no respect for any communal space in the house.
That's all garbage. That's all garbage. Look.
Oh, my goodness, another one.
Certainly keeping the off-licence in business, aren't they?
Oh, look. Oh, Aggie. How long has that been there? Look at the colour of it. Look.
Kim, I think you need to put this one on. I'll put this one on, and we'll get stuck into them when we meet them.
The dining room, the table, is used more by mice than it is by humans, isn't it?
Do you think this is a joke, or do you think they really do live like this? Oh. That's terrible. It's filthy and dangerous. Look, this is some sort of steamer.
Oh, that's what smells.
Smell that, smell that.
I knew there was something ponging bad.
The kitchen is horrible. There's mess everywhere.
Instead of eating and then washing up, we wash up and then eat.
Oh, the sink. Come and get a... Oh, my God! It's so rotten. It's not holding together. Oh.
Nor am I.
It was beans a long time ago. In a former life, it was beans. So with your beans, would you like a drink?
I don't shower in the house. I actually go back to my mum's house and shower.
When you crawl through that shower curtain, it's like Russian roulette.
And look at the filth on this curtain.
What I found in the corner.
Look at this. You see the men, don't you? Just doing the business, you know, pebble dashing the whole place.
Kim and Aggie have seen enough. These scuzzy students are about to be signed up for some extracurricular activity.
Students, I accept, honestly, a bit untidy, a bit naughty, a bit partyish. This has gone beyond it, kids. It's vile.
It defines our lifestyle. We're on the go all the time. We've got what studying to do.
You're
We've got to eat quickly.
You're what, dear? What was that rubbish you just spouted?
Studying, eating.
You're on the go.
Yeah.
You couldn't work yourself into a convulsion, dear. Let's get the facts right. Now, when was the last time this house was cleaned?
I'd say about a year ago. I haven't really done much tidying since I've got here, so...
There's rubbish, there's stink, there's filth.
Mould,
there's mould and mildew. The toilet seat's been pebble dashed by you men who refuse to aim the right way.
I've got good aim.
Don't play around with us, you know. Don't play with the big girls. You're playing way over your head, I'm telling you. Where's Dave?
Oh, he heard the word cleaning.
He's a maid of honour.
I beg your pardon.
He doesn't have to live in it. He just comes and contributes.
But you allow him to do it, don't you? We said our piece, you said yours. Let's get it going, shall we? Mm-hmm. Right, you're on. Oh, my God.
Yes, that's right. It's called work. Spelled W-O-R-K, remember?
That's good. Well done.
Come on, it's starting to look good already. Well,
let's
go as far as say good.
Don't get carried away. Oh, dear, I'm so sorry. It's the dust, kids, the dust.
Don't strain yourselves. That's barely a pass. Can Aggie get these domestic dossers to break the student mould?
I'm going to take a swab here with this. Have you got any idea how unhealthy this might be? This is where you're preparing food, for heaven's sake.
We know it's disgusting, but you just get to that frame of mind where it's what's the point of doing it?
So I put the swab into this gizmo here, okay? Switch it on, and anything over 500 means that it's very heavily contaminated. So can you read that out for me, please?
That's 5,516.
11 times dirtier than at a dangerous level.
Really can't believe we live in that. 11 times worse than dangerous.
Yes.
Seeing those results in that kitchen sink was just... it was horrible. I had no idea it would be that bad.
Come on, Hannah. Believe me, this is one life lesson that's going to get harder before it gets easier.
People sometimes have the notion that if they're in the bath getting clean, then somehow the bath's getting clean as well. Well, I'm sending this swab to the lab to show these people that's very far from the truth.
It's time for our teaching assistants to lend a helping hand. And Hannah needs all the support she can get.
What are you standing there for? Go get a cloth, get cleaning.
It's really off-putting looking at stuff like that.
And there's one guy who's so late for the party, he's practically missed it.
Are you Dave?
Yeah.
Well, better late than never. Get in here. Oh, yes, dear. I've got a job for you you're not going to enjoy.
Oh, good.
Walk this way, none of you. And don't be late again. Come on, let's get going.
Dave's on detention for being late, and his punishment is to clean the filthy loo.
That's faeces round that pan and dried in pee-pee. You can pull that face, some of it's yours, isn't it?
Probably.
This is how we're going to clean it, my love. Bowl of warm water, teeth cleaning tablets, and you know what? Look what it cleans off teeth. Now, the next thing in this water, I'm going to put a squeeze of lemon. There's only one reason. I think it'll make the toilet smell nicer. Now, last but not least, my love, steel wool. This is a 00 steel wool, which will not damage vitreous enamel. Now, watch this. Now, these three things working together, I think, will take this off. So between pebble dashing with your pee-pee and pebble dashing with your bum end, dear, it's in a very sorry state. Now, do you see how I've got that? Look.
That's fantastic, that is.
But it took me, I don't think it took me 30 seconds, did it? Now, go on, lovey. Go on, let me watch that body of yours writhe over the toilet. Now, up, down, up. Oh, yes, all very nice. Now, isn't it wonderful, Dave, honestly?
Yeah, although I do feel like I should be charging them for this service.
are you, dear? You know, you could be doing all this here, you know. You could be doing all this, couldn't you?
Sorry.
Well, get up. Do your job.
Very droll, Dave. At least there's one pupil with potential. Thank goodness for Hannah.
Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down.
Leaving their head girl in charge, Kim and Aggie nip out for a study break. Word's got around. The girls are in town and the locals are bringing out their filthy knickknacks. Nothing's too dirty for our Cleaning Queen's Open University.
Has anybody got anything dirty to bring up to me? Come on, my love. Oh, suede shoes. Ooh. Have you tried to clean these? Keep a kettle on the boil. Don't burn yourself. Be careful. Oh, it works wonderfully. Put your hand inside it and just take your suede brush. Gently go the way of the gnat.
Is the steam going to wreck the shoe?
Not at all, not at all. You're not soaking them, dear. You're just stroking them. It's really all it is. Suede anything. Suede cushions, suede shoes, suede gloves. They are lovely.
Thank you very much.
Next, anyone? Oh, right, hi. So what have you got here? A plate with cutlery marks?
Yeah, cutlery stains.
What I'm going to use is some scouring powder. I'm going to get a damp cloth, some warm water, and put some scouring powder on the cloth, and then just go onto the plate and using circular motion, just go at the marks.
Wow, yeah.
This is a really good thing to use, the scouring powder, because it'll take the stain off, the mark off, but it won't damage the plate.
Oh, okay.
There you are,
Oh,
all
yeah.
gone.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Who's the next person? These are called high visibility jackets. What do you do to get this dirty?
Let me lay on the floor.
You lay on the floor, dear. Now, all I'm going to do is this, my love. Biological washing powder. Let me take this part as if I was putting it in a washing machine. Watch, my love. Take a bar of soap. Right, do this. Now, look. It's starting to come up, look.
Oh, look at that.
You see? I mean, I do always with a bar of soap, but I can't be bothered. It'll take me 3 hours, and I'm not doing it for you.
Coming up, our students get a truly shocking science class.
I don't want a boyfriend that looks like that.
But will these partying pranksters ever learn their lesson?
And you know, just because you're students, you don't have to live in filth and horror. You really don't.
When it comes to home cleaning, students are about as useful as a chocolate teapot. Pete, Hannah, Dave and Adam's digs are one big fat fail.
This lifestyle can't go on, and especially if me and Peter get a place together after uni, I can't live like that for the rest of my life.
The trouble is, Hannah's not exactly being helped by her housemates.
Give him some polish. Oh, anything to skive off, aren't you?
Luckily, our cleaning team has been taught well. Headmistress Kim has a top tip for her star pupil.
Right, off we start. 1 bowl, warm water, my love, a little bit of washing up liquid, and a little bit of mouthwash, a capful of mouthwash. Toothbrush if I need it, which I probably will, and toothpaste. Right, on we go. Now watch. How long since anybody cleaned this sink?
The last time was when I done it about
You done it?
a year ago.
You're not taking English, are you, Dad? You've done it. You've done it.
I did it.
Did you, dear? I done it as well.
You do it, and then somebody else will come and mess it up, and it gets to a point where you just, why are you cleaning everybody else's mess up?
I never understand why you kids can't work on a rota system and all muck in. It wouldn't take any of you long, and yet you won't do it, will you? Now, can you see? What do you think of this so far?
My God, that is such a difference.
Copying what I've done, which is not rocket science. Will you come to here and do this half of the sink board? Are you putting elbow grease? Because that's coming off with my finger and a glove. Ta-da! Skip to me.
The swabs are back from the lab. Will these test results finally get our lazy lads in line?
Right, brace yourselves, you lot. You're about to find out the scary truth about what's going on in this doss house here that you all live in. I took some swabs from the bathroom, and what I found there was lots of listeria. This is what it looks like.
It's quite pretty.
Pretty deadly, actually. 25% of people who get invasive listeriosis will die.
That's a bit scary, isn't it?
Now, do you remember when I took that swab from the kitchen sink? It was very heavily contaminated with Staphylococcus. In extreme cases, you can get something called staphylococcal scalded skin syndrome. And just take a look at this. Within 24 to 48 hours, your skin becomes very red and sore, and blisters start to form, and they become filled with pus, and they rupture, and your nerve endings are just screaming.
I don't want a boyfriend that looks like that.
Yeah, I think that's pretty extreme.
So, whose turn is it to do the washing up then?
Rip up those revision notes. The boys are actually cleaning.
Look at that. Look, see? It's a fine bath, isn't it?
It's gorgeous.
Never be afraid of elbow grease, dear. It'll never do you any harm. Now look at me, for instance. All my life cleaned, you see. Haven't you done well?
Well,
You've not got
Kim,
far
thank
to
you.
go, have you? Proud of you,
Thanks.
too.
While the gang put the party back into polishing, our learned ladies are once again regaling the locals with a lecture on how to keep Britain clean.
Now, have here the household sponge.
Everyone's got one in their kitchen.
And if you don't keep this clean and spotless, you are very silly.
A survey revealed that the average kitchen washing up cloth contained 330 times more bacteria than your kitchen bin. So where does all this bacteria come from?
There's your sink board, your little sponges on the sink, and
A bit of raw egg. Now, raw eggs can equal salmonella. In fact, a survey done by the Food Standards Agency showed that 1 in 300 cartons of eggs sold in this country contain salmonella.
and you're mopping it. Oh yes, I think I'll clean my sink board. Oh, clean the oh yes.
And what do you do with your dirty sponges? Maybe rinse them in water overnight and think that'll do. Well, it doesn't do, believe me. That moisture, humidity, it's just a perfect breeding ground for bacteria. In fact, one bacterium can grow to 8 million in just 24 hours. And then later in the day, you think, oh, I better get the dinner going.
This is, my love, just a little bit of chicken, you see. Oh, look.
Lovely.
Oh, God. What do? You think, oh,
wipe it up.
Get the sponge out.
Good old
Oh,
sponge. So when you use that cloth to wipe over surfaces or anything in your kitchen, all you're doing is spreading the bacteria even further.
The answer to all this is keep your dishcloths, your sponges clean. You can put them in a dishwasher if you've got one each evening and wash them with the dishes. You can also soak it overnight.
In a little bit of bleach, that will kill the
Cap
bacteria.
of bleach.
So help us keep Britain clean and healthy at the same time.
Back at the house, the students are cramming hard. But getting to grips with this much muck takes a lot of bottle. And in this house, there's a lot of bottle.
Now, you lot probably like to think of yourselves as being good recyclers.
Yeah.
Yes, except there's nothing happening, is there? It's not just about recycling, it's about using up the space well, compressing everything if possible, getting it all in the bin. We're going to start with the glass bottles. Now, they need to be washed out, get stuck in, Hannah. Do you know why they need to be washed out?
Stop the bin men getting a sticky job.
That's right, also to stop the smells and contamination. A good chain gang going on here. Excellent. You've got all these cans here. So the way to compress them, we're going to simultaneously stamp on them. Let's do it. Right, now the plastic bottles. Compress it as much as you can. Scrunch it up. Come on, use those muscles that you spend so much time working out. That's right. put the lid back on. That creates a vacuum. Good, you've done it. That's great. What a difference that makes, isn't it? It's barely a third full, and if we hadn't squashed everything down, it would be up to here.
This student house is about to sit its final exam. But will it be a pass or fail? The dining room just wasn't making the grade. Now it's right at the top of the class.
Open!
Oh, wow.
Wow.
This is lovely. Room now.
Do you notice the smell? It's not mouldy anymore.
Oh god.
Really fragrant.
Just to be able to sit down in the morning and eat breakfast.
Without the mice running around
Yeah,
beside
without
you.
clearing a bit of mice poo out the way first, it is going to be amazing.
You can live like human beings, can't you?
The kitchen's gone from one big black mark to top marks. Well done. 10 out of 10.
Oh, wow. I can actually see the hobs, and they're white.
Are you going to be policing the place?
Well, I don't want to have to, but if they start slacking, I'll have to crack my whip.
It looks really good, so we're definitely up for keeping it like this.
I think if we let it slip now, that would just be disgraceful.
The bathroom was a student stronghold of minging mankiness. Now it's an education in cleanliness.
Come on now. Yes.
Oh my.
The shower curtain's not hanging off the ceiling anymore.
And all that slime has gone.
Oh yeah.
That's really fantastic. It's all clean and...
Clean like a bathroom should be.
The lounge was where these digs reached rock bottom. Now the education is complete. It's honours all round.
That is actually amazing. It's not just a room and a space, it's more, you know, it's an area that we can sort of relax in.
You think that you'll carry on having parties here?
No, they're not coming round. We'll go somewhere else.
Yeah, no crazy parties. I think we could have chilled out sort of.
Yeah.
Like a soiree. And you know, just because you're students, you don't have to live in filth and horror. You really don't.
I think in a way we was all almost living up to our stereotype, weren't we? We were all students and we all just thought that's what we were supposed to do.
Well, we're leaving now. Have a lovely evening and a lovely time all together. It's been lovely meeting you. Look after this young lady.
Yes.
All right?
It's great, all this excitement.
Nice meeting you.
Love it.
Hello, glasses. Be good to her.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
I think I'm definitely going to keep this cleaning up. Now it's like this, there's no excuse. Now Kim and Aggie is left, I'm going to crack the whip on these boys, stick to the rotors, and if they don't, I'll phone Kim and Aggie up for some much needed discipline.
Now, definitely going to clean up, otherwise I'm sure these three will be on me and I'll probably never be allowed through the door again.
I think we all sort of felt like the scuzzy students, but now we've graduated from the University of Clean.
You're near to tears.
Yeah.
You've got yourself right depressed, haven't you?
I have.
You daft apeth.
Log on to our website for loads more tips. Or if you or someone you know needs Kim and Aggie's help.
Well, tomorrow night at 7:30, a celebrity come dine with me that for some is actually sickening. Next tonight, it's not the food that's causing the problems. Deadlines are looming in Dolce Vito Dream Restaurant.
Oh! you're near to tears.
Yeah.
You've got yourself right depressed, haven't you?
I have.
You daft apeth.
Kim Woodburn is the real deal, a career cleaner with 52 years of hard graft behind her. Aggie Mackenzie is a leading household journalist who's super hot on home hygiene. Together, they're the nation's dream team of clean. Meet 57-year-old Margaret.
That's nice, is that? I've got a black and white one like that.
An admin assistant from Hull.
I won't mind one of them.
Who's potty about pretty things.
I think little trinkets and that take the bareness off everything and they just catch the eye.
Not in Margaret's home, they don't. Her habit has turned truly horrid. This hoarder's house is rammed to the rafters with unspeakable mess.
I'm just ashamed of it and I'm frightened what people will say because this is not a true reflection of myself. You know, I'm not like this.
The fridge, the washing machine and the tumble dryer have been broken for yonks. You see, the only person Margaret's let into the house in the past 5 years is best friend Carl.
I don't like spending time there. I just go there because Margaret lives there. You open the front door and there's flies all over the place. And then the lounge is another story.
Carl's so worried, he's put in a plea to the Queens of Clean.
I'd like to ask Kim and Aggie to please come and help sort Margaret's flat out.
Oh, isn't he so sweet?
It's in a desperate state, it's very dirty, and it smells quite bad.
Oh!
She's lucky to have a friend like him,
She
isn't she?
is.
Can you please come and help Margaret sort it out?
Right, come on, Kim.
Let's get weaving, Ag.
Time for Woodburn and Mackenzie to investigate this grime scene.
Oh, what? This is a...
What is it all?
What is this room? Could you tell me?
The lounge, I keep it tidy as I can, but must be a couple of years since I had a really good cleaning there.
Oh! This one's got very bad dandruff.
Oh, you dirty beggar! Oh, Ag.
I can't look. I really cannot look.
Oh, my God. Oh, look at all the mould up there, Kim.
But what's on her hands? This is black. If she's not hospitalised, you know. This is a kitchen.
It's not as bad as it was. Me and Carl had a go about a year or so ago and we managed to shift some of the stuff.
This is kind of chaos and madness, but everything's kind of organised. She's not using this cooker at all, is she? Oh, I've just seen my worst. There's some mouse poo on here.
Now, she'll walk in here as healthy and we're half dead now. You and our health is impaired.
Kim, this dryer is the fridge. She's keeping her food in the dryer. Yogurt, cream crackers, glass, another glass.
We've never seen this before.
And
we've never seen this before.
It's an original.
I'm sleeping on one side of the bed because there's so much stacked all on the bed.
Oh, it gets better and better.
Oh!
Oh, now look at this, Kim. Isn't that lovely? Colour it was, colour it is now. It goes on and on and on and on and on forever. Behind all this, we've got 2 wardrobes. Oh, I quite like that.
This is madness.
It is madness.
Margaret's house is bursting at the seams, but she's still out shopping for more.
Margaret! Do you want to buy any more? You've got enough for 20 years in that house. Come on, stop the carrying on.
Home time, Margaret. This carry-on has got to stop, now.
This house, there's no way of putting it, dear, is a diabolical disgrace. What started you on the downward spiral? Why'd you give up?
It got too much. I was trying to do it and I couldn't do it. And it just got too much to do.
Why couldn't you do it? Why couldn't you do it?
Because of all the clutter. Basically, if I saw something nice, I bought it. I was a bit of a shopaholic.
Well, you're a dollarholic, an ornamentaholic, a newspaperaholic.
I know.
And the clothes, my love, you can't wear all those clothes.
Margaret, your life has come to a full stop, hasn't it?
It has.
The cooker's not working, the washer-dryer's not working.
I know. I'm too ashamed to have anybody come in and see the state of the house because I'm just
You've got yourself right depressed, lovey, haven't you?
Yeah, I have.
You're near to tears.
Yeah.
You've got yourself right depressed, haven't you?
I have.
You daft apeth, for the sake of picking up a duster and not letting it get like this. It's not worth it.
Are you going to be able to let go of all this stuff?
It's a bit upsetting, but I know I've got to do it.
Yeah.
I know I've got to make a clean sweep and I've got to be ruthless.
First up, those clothes must be culled. Cue the decluttering team.
I have never seen clothes like this in my life.
I'm chucking away as much as I flipping well can.
Glad to hear it. But it's not just clothes that Margaret needs to part company with.
I suspect there are more mice in this place than you would like to think there are. So here, I've got something called an endoscope. Do you know what that does?
Yes, pokes into places where normal people can't see.
That's right. So you just have a look and tell me, Margaret, what you're seeing on the monitor.
Things that I shouldn't be seeing.
That's a magnified poo.
Good grief.
The place is covered in mouse poo. A pest control expert will come in and he'll sort the problem, OK?
Yeah.
This home is for you alone.
Not for mice as well.
Not for mice as well.
As Aggie investigates what else lurks in Margaret's lair, the mammoth declutter continues and the extent of Margaret's hoarding habit is uncovered. That's 80. Yes, you heard me. 80 bags of clothes on the front lawn.
Margaret, come on, have a look at this lot. This is only half of the clothes that you need to get rid of. Half of them!
Now, the boys are here waiting to go. Can we hear a yes? We'll get it taken away.
Yes.
Even if something...
What did you say? Hang on, what did you say?
Yes.
Take it away! Get her in the back before she changes her mind.
Margaret's getting with the programme. But as for these cuties, this is one collection she won't let go of. There's nothing wrong with a dolly or two on display. As for the rest, Kim knows how to keep them forever young.
In all the posh houses, they'll store things in acid-free tissue and cardboard. Girls who have their bridal gowns, they want to keep them. Anything that's not natural has got a certain amount of chemicals. The acid would start eating through the dolly, her dresses and yellowing them, her lovely porcelain face. Everything natural doesn't do that. Once she's put away, Margaret, supposing a bug wormed its way through the box. Cedar. And it's not going to live long enough to nibble that dolly's dress. Good night. Now, you and I are going to now do about another 25, have we? Should we have a cup of tea first, dear?
Yes.
Margaret's rediscovered her decluttering gene, and her cleaning instinct is kicking in as well.
She's going mad now. Ways having to a lather, dear. No happy medium with you, love, I notice.
One of the first things to oust from this house is a nasty case of black mould.
We look as if we're dressed for the moon, but this is really necessary here. All these mold spores, once I start disturbing them, they're going to be flying around. I don't want to breathe any of these in. If that gets in your chest, yes. It can make you very ill, actually. Neat bleached will get rid of them. It's fantastic. Rinse with water afterwards. And then when you're finished with the cloths, I think we'll just throw them away. It's really quite dangerous. We don't want them hanging around the place.
Blimey, look at that. Off the ceiling. It's disgusting.
I know.
It's surprising how much it does get off. Look at that compared to that. I can't believe it.
Oh, listen to you. You're getting into this, aren't you?
I am.
As the dirt and detritus are expelled from this house, Kim and Aggie are also decamping to Hull city centre. The local residents are bringing out their dirt. The roadside surgery is coming to the rescue.
So, has anyone got anything for us here?
Yeah.
What are you clutching?
Yeah.
Get up here.
Come on, let's see, what's this? We've got some fresh grass stains on here.
Now, why can't you wash these outfits?
Because we're busy.
Oh, because they're busy!
Don't give me your lies! Take toothpaste, it's like a stain remover, and biological powder. You can't get grass stains out. You can. There you go.
You impressed us?
Yeah.
You thought I was going to wash the whole thing for you, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not.
Tomorrow.
Okay, who's next then? Come on up.
Never thought about it.
Yeah.
He has, hasn't he?
So, what's your name?
I think I've seen it all now.
David. So, David, don't tell me, end of last summer, you forgot to clean it before you put it away.
I did.
Half a raw potato with some washing up liquid. Now, this works really well on rust.
That's fabulous.
It's it. Washing all liquid.
I think Aggie is doing a flaming good job on that.
You saved yourself a lot of money on new barbecue.
Aggie's got 95% of dirt off of the potato.
Yeah, thank you. You're very welcome.
Who's got something else for us?
I have.
What you got? Oh, blimey, brass. Agsy knows a quick way to clean brass. Go on, Ag.
This is half a lemon,
Half a
dipped
lemon.
in salt.
Go on,
and just
Agsy.
Give it a good
It's
old
good.
rub.
It's coming up.
This works for copper as well.
How long since you cleaned this? I'll be truthful. How long since you had a go at this?
I don't think I ever have.
Look what Agsy's done. What do you think, my love?
Absolutely amazing.
These Hullites haven't seen anything yet. How will they handle Kim and Aggie's very own dirty secret? And what will Margaret make of Aggie's harsh home truths?
The people at the lab were surprised that nobody had actually died.
Kim and Aggie are on a mission to rescue 57-year-old Margaret's house from ruin.
The cooker's not working, the washer dryer's not working.
Why?
Basically, I'm too ashamed to have anybody come in.
Apart from best friend Carl, Margaret hasn't let anyone across the threshold in 5 years. Now it's open house at Chateau Margaret.
The hardest moment, I think, is parting with so much stuff. But I know it's got to be done, I know it's got to be ruthless.
To really help Margaret put her dirty ways behind her, Aggie's about to reveal the true extent of the filth.
The samples from the kitchen that came back, the people at the lab said they were so heavily contaminated. They've never seen the light before in their lives. They were surprised that nobody had actually died.
Good grief.
The light cord in your bathroom had salmonella and shigella on that. These are related to the bacteria that cause typhoid and dysentery. They're your germs, Margaret. It's not as if I brought anything into the house, is it?
It isn't, no.
From the swabs in the kitchen, got streptococci and staphylococci.
Ugh.
If you get infected with any of these germs, it can lead to boils and carbuncles. How'd you fancy some of that?
I don't. It looks like there's a living insect under your skin. I must have a blooming strong immune system.
You have.
But anybody who visits might not have. And once the house is clean and tidy, I would like to have visitors.
You know what the answer is.
Yeah, cleaning on a regular basis.
Best hop to it then. Tackling Margaret's filthy light cord is next on Kim's list.
Pyrex bowl, 2 or 3 inches of water, cold or warm. I'm going to put in that, my love, a couple of squirts of washing up liquid. Now, I'm going to take this and I'm going to have it diggle-daggle-doggle in here because I want to soften this string. It's rock hard with all the muck you've got on it. Now, all I'm going to do, my love, now is I'm going to take a cake of soap. Any one you like, my love, I'm not bothered. Now, pick the bowl up, my love. Now, you're a tiny lady. How high can you go? Well, you're short, are you, aren't you, kid?
About 5'1".
Are you sure?
I might have shrunk.
I love this. Do you know what, Margaret? When I achieve a cleaning job, honestly, it fills me with joy. Whether I've got a screw loose, I don't know, but it fills me with utter joy, darling. Now, look, lovey, can you see the difference?
Yes, I can. And such a simple thing to do.
Yeah.
With the cleaning team tearing through this house like a tornado, Kim and Aggie are in Hull city centre, where they're also whipping up a storm.
How old are you, dear?
16.
That'll do me!
Locals, brace yourselves for Kim and Aggie's dirty secret.
We're going to give you some scary home hygiene facts about what you will find on your sofa at the end of 5 years if you're doing no cleaning. Hands up, people here who eat sitting on their sofas. Oh,
get your hand
on.
up,
Oh. Well, let me tell you, over 5 years, 2 kilos of food will have amassed on that sofa. That's the equivalent of 3 roast dinners.
Totally true. Every 5 years on your sofa, my love,
you'll end up with 2 kilos of food. 2 kilos of food. All down the side.
And it stinks.
And this isn't all. What we have here represents 3 kilos of human skin, 100,000 strands of human hair, and that is the equivalent to a whole head of hair.
This is
you lot. This is you lot on your sofa.
It's a hive of naughtiness.
No, we've got 5 years worth of sweat that gets on your sofa. There's 14 litres in here.
This sofa gets
Stand
punished.
back, everyone. Come on then. Woo! Oh, that lovely sweat. Now, who would like to sit on the sofa now? Help yourselves, girls.
The moral of the story is, at least once a week, unless you have a spill you see, just lift the cushion and give them a vacuum. How often do you vacuum, dear?
Once every 2 weeks.
Well, you live on your own, dear?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised, you dirty thing! There's no need for this at all. Let's clean up Britain, please, please.
Back at the house, this broken down property is getting one big repair job.
Are you telling me that for 2 years you spent £20 a month for something that's sitting broken?
It's out with the old and in with the new. But this clean-up isn't over yet. In the bedroom, Aggie's finally uncovered the bed that hadn't seen the light of day for a very long time.
Is this a bed? Am I feeling a bed here?
Hold on, there is a headboard there, so presumably this is a bed.
Time for a Mackenzie masterclass in bed management.
Now, your sheets, of course, Margaret, you'd be washing once a week at 60 degrees, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
The duvet inside, I'd say twice a year at 40 degrees. A single duvet will go in your domestic washing machine. This is a double one. You have to take it down to laundrette for the larger capacity machine. Now, each one of us sweats about half a pint of liquid each night. So in the morning, when you get up, don't think, oh, I'll be really good and make my bed up. No, because the dust mites just continue multiplying because it's nice and warm and humid in there. What you need to do is pull the duvet back, pull it right back to air the bed, open the windows, let all the air circulate, and that way it keeps the level of dust mites down.
This makeover is moving into its final moments. And in preparation for her brand new home, Margaret's getting a makeover of her own.
Margaret, and you. What do you think?
Lovely.
Wow.
Smashing. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome, you're welcome. And a little treat for you. This one's on us. We're really pleased with what you're doing. Think it's great, so enjoy it.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. Not a problem.
Margaret's transformation is complete. But what of her home? The kitchen was black with grime. Now it's white and gleaming.
Blimey! I think it's fantastic. Oh,
beautiful, darling.
Oh, beautiful.
The washer and dryer. Now you're paying for something you're using.
Yes, I won't be storing food in there anymore.
More goodies to show you. Come along, woman.
The bedroom was a mountainous mess of Margaret's clothes. Now it's dainty and delightful.
Margaret, this is your bedroom.
I can't believe it. It's just absolutely amazing. And you realise how big this room is.
You've got some nice stuff here, you know.
It must be about 15 years since I've actually seen all the furniture in its glory.
You've got 2 wardrobes there. That's more than you need. Any clothes that are not fitting in there shouldn't be in here.
The bathroom was riddled with mould and muck. Now, it's the perfect place for pampering.
Blooming heck! Can't believe it! Can't? Yeah, I do. It is absolutely gorgeous. It doesn't look like the same blooming ceiling.
Well, it still needs a paint because all we've done is clean it.
Well, a friend has offered to help me and Carl do it.
Then you've really got the icing on the cake. It's all complete, my love, because it is beautiful.
The living room, once awash with clutter and coated with dust, is now the ideal spot for entertaining.
Good grief. Can't believe it.
Let's cuddle her out. She's filling up. Little girls, you're filling up. I gotta give her a cuddle.
You're a lucky
filling up,
one.
girls.
Yes, I am.
Oh, so what strikes you most about the room?
It's home again. You know, I'm not ashamed to ask anybody in. Yeah.
None of this would have been possible if it weren't for Margaret's best friend, Carl.
It's unbelievable. It's just not the same room anymore.
It's all because of Carl, and I don't know what I would have done without him.
Oh, a true friend.
He's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go look at the other rooms again. They're lovely. Whee! They're smashing.
It's just a miraculous transformation. From now on, the plan for me is to keep it nice and clean. It's a new start, a new life. Just look to the future and just go forward.
In the name of heaven! Egg! How old are you? How old?
69.
Yeah. I'm 67 and I don't live like you do.
Log on to our website for loads more tips, or if you or someone you know need Kim and Aggie's help.
Tomorrow night at 8:30 on 4, Kirsty Allsop and Janet Street Porter join the regulars for a Friday night big food fight. As for tonight at 8:30, everything Vito has dreamed of is about to come true. It's Passion's big opening next.